Inverse of square root function. Determine inverse of function f of x equals to square root of x plus 1 minus 2 and write its domain and range. Now, as you have seen earlier, whenever we are doing square root function, we should ensure that the domain and range properly matches. Otherwise, we can land into wrong answer, right? So let's write down domain and range for our function. So domain for the function is x belongs to real numbers, where x should be how much? So this quantity inside the bracket can be non-negative only, right? It can be 0 and positive. That means x is greater than equals to minus 1, right? How do you get it? You can solve the inequality x plus 1 greater than equal to 0. So what you should do is, you should solve like this, x plus 1 greater than equal to 0, and you'll get your answer, right? Simple as that. Second part is finding range, and range for this, it is a square root function and it is not getting reflected anywhere, it's just getting moved 2 units down, and therefore the range is y belongs to real numbers, so that y is greater than equal to minus 2, this, right? So you have domain and range of your function. Now let us write down domain and range of inverse function, right? So inverse function. For domain and range inverse function, things will flip. So we get domain, which is going to be x belongs to real numbers, so that x is greater than equals to minus 2, this unit. And as far as the range is concerned, we get range is y belongs to real numbers, so that y is greater than equal to minus 1. So that means it switches. Do you see that? So that is the kind of shift which happens always for inverse of a function. Now with this, we should start solving a problem, right? So we have the question here as f of x equals to square root of x plus 1 minus 2. That is y equals to square root of x plus 1 minus 2. We'll swap x and y and write down y plus 1 minus 2, and now we'll bring minus 2 here. We get x plus 2 equals to square root of y plus 1, and this stage we will square both sides. X plus 2 whole square equals to y plus 1. Now when you do this square at this time, we need to see which part of parabola are we really taking into consideration. It is when x is greater than equals to minus 2. So at this stage you should write where x is greater than equals to minus 2. So that is a critical step which you should mention here, otherwise you land up into wrong answer, right? And now we can isolate y and get y equals to x plus 2 whole square minus 1. Right? Now that gives us inverse of our function, and inverse of the function is, let me write in a different ink. From here we'll say inverse of our function is equals to x plus 2 whole square minus 1, where x is greater than equals to minus 2. So that is the function. It's not the complete parabola, it's a half parabola, right? From vertex towards x less than x greater than minus 2, right? To the right side. Do you understand? This is this part of the parabola which is inverse of the given function. Now you can check that its domain is x greater than equal to minus 2 and the range is y is greater than equals to minus 1. Since this is minus 1, function is positive, moving upwards. Correct? So that is how you have to do inverse of a square root function. Thank you.